Welcome back. You can never be too vigilant when it comes to home security. That's the advice from a group of neighbours who've banded together to install their own 24-hour CCTV system. And they say it's cheaper than setting up your own cameras.
There's a war on crime at the moment, and if your house doesn't have protections, you're a hot target. You're a sitting duck.
It's not just us that are looking at those cameras, it's everyone on the street. So we've got, 20 sets of eyes that are keeping an eye on our home every day.
The cost is small compared to the peace of mind.
Every minute of every hour, day and night, eagle-eyed homeowners are watching. A suspicious car, someone they don't recognise, anything that doesn't seem quite right. It's super surveillance in our suburbs, and residents can't get enough of it.
Now I just feel relaxed.
In recent years, CCTV cameras have become almost a permanent fixture outside homes across the country. They're cheaper than ever to install. And as you're about to see, there's one neighbourhood that's taking home security to a whole new level. They call themselves Australia's safest street, and with good reason. The entire length of this street, located in a new estate in Melbourne's northwest, is under complete surveillance.
Before you had the cameras, were you concerned about crime in the area?
I think it was more what was going on around the area than here. We've only been here for a couple of years, this estate, and it was more what we were seeing on the news and what we were hearing about that just made us more frightened.
The crime that's happening in the home invasions, they're violent. There's an increase in the violence involved in that, and that's really concerning because it's not about you can replace property, but if you lose an animal or if you're seriously injured in that, then that's going to affect you for the rest of your life.
These residents have created their own CCTV network that they can access live 24 hours a day. 18 cameras have been carefully installed along the Diggers Rest Street. Only 5 houses actually have the cameras fixed to their properties, but every inch of the street is covered. Through an app, homeowners are able to see exactly what's going on in their front yard and everyone else's. But for these guys, they're more than happy there's always someone watching.
It's so nice to be able to go away or go to work and know that our kids are safe at home.
The network does come at a cost, and not all homeowners are on board. But advocates say it's cheaper than installing an entire system yourself.
Someone breaks into your house and it's not so much what they steal, it's a psychological impact as well. So
each household pays an upfront sum of $400 to become a member of the network. They then get 24-hour access to every camera on the street. Residents must also fork out $150 each year for an annual fee. Elvis and his young family are the latest to join the Safe Street network.
Just a peace of mind and security for my partner and my baby while I'm at work, while they're at home. Just to keep them safe while I'm not around to try and help them.
Home invasions are the biggest issue. People are really concerned about home invasions.
The idea is the brainchild of Tim Payne.
For me personally, I was a victim of a burglary, so that was the catalyst that started it off for me.
Tim is the president of non-for-profit group Community Against Crime. Tea Tree Street is the first street in Melbourne to install such a comprehensive network of cameras. Tim says he's getting inquiries about the idea from across the country.
People wanted to know more information about how to protect their properties, and because it's such an easy system, it's easy to implement. And of course it provides a safe environment for people that take part in the program.
So this is an example of our new 4K technology. We're finding that about 50% of our customers are doing it directly after they've been the victim of a break-in or someone they know has been the victim of a break-in. So in about half of cases, it's people being reactive to crime in their local area.
Sales for home security systems in our suburbs are skyrocketing.
It's really affordable. A wireless system you can buy from between $250 and $1,000 depending on the resolution and the type of system you get, and a wired system for between $400 and $1,200 depending on the number of cameras and the resolution.
Jeremy Stewart is from Swann Security.
Yeah, we've seen big growth, particularly in Victoria. We've had a lot of demand for more heavy-duty systems with multiple cameras as people become more aware of the crime.
Tech-savvy homeowners now want the latest in surveillance, which means being able to see car number plates, facial details, even eye colour.
It allows you to zoom right in and see a level of detail that you can only imagine in the past.
So you can see licence plates and people's faces from 20 metres away?
You can, with this new 4K technology that's really powerful.
I mean, we couldn't even sleep properly because, could happen anytime. Someone can break in any time.
Syed Haider has just bought new high-definition cameras after his old system captured a man in sunglasses and a hat going through his home. He had wanted to install barbed wire around his fence to stop intruders, but that was rejected by the local council.
I think it's ridiculous. You can't even protect yourself.
It's one of the measures that we can certainly use in the identifying of somebody who's broken into a home or a suspicious person who might be seen loitering around a residence. So it's certainly an investigative tool that we use.
There's no doubt police use CCTV to catch and prosecute criminals. Leading Senior Constable Jo Mutzitz is from Victoria Police. She says criminals are known to target new estates and see new homes as easy targets.
In the area that I work, there is a large number of newer estates currently under construction at the moment. We see on a lot of the newer style homes that doors tend to have a lot more glass in them and a lot more visibility through to the home.
Police, though, are quick to point out many criminals don't care if they're caught on CCTV. They want homeowners to go back to basics.
Not everybody can afford to have such high levels of technology in their home. We still have a significant number of home burglaries and break-ins where entry's been gained through open windows and open doors.
And when it comes to a potential threat to your home security, police say the best option is to always call 000.
You don't actually have to wait for a crime to be committed to call 000, and sometimes we find when we deal with the community, they might say to us, well, I didn't think it was an emergency, I didn't think there was anything wrong, but we have had some recent incidents where the community have called 000 for suspicious loiters, and they've actually led to some significant arrests and assisted with our investigation.
You'll find more information on that story on our website.